Always wanted to be in the professional wrestling business? The EPW Wrestling Academy is now enrolling. Visit EPWWrestlingMS.com for all the details on how to make your dreams a reality. Do you have what it takes?
Hello, how is everybody doing this Wednesday night? I hope everybody is Hope everybody is doing well. I've had a good week, all that good stuff. Hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Still kind of testing out this new podcasting rig that I've got, and I'm not quite used to it yet, but anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's having a great week. We are just a few days down, about 3 days away from another big night of EPW television taping, right back in big old Boone, Vegas, this coming Saturday night. But first and foremost, if you are joining us over here on Facebook, then make sure and click like and then click share and share that to your page and help us get the word out about EPW a little bit. And if you are joining us over on YouTube, and we got a little crowd in YouTube tonight, appreciate everybody from YouTube joining in. Do me a favor, click like or click the thumbs up button, click the thumbs up button and then click subscribe. It is absolutely free. And it won't cost you a dime, and we would sincerely appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that follows us on social media, subscribes to our YouTube channel, everything that you do to support EPW. We sincerely appreciate it, and we hope that you continue to do so, and hope we are doing something that you like. So. And in that realm, if we're doing something that you like, make sure and put that in the comments. We will read those comments out loud here shortly. We'll talk a little wrestling for a little while. We'll talk wrestling in general. We'll talk EPW wrestling, of course, but just want to talk to you guys for a little bit and let you know about this coming Saturday night. Let you know about some stuff coming up, a couple of announcements that we're getting ready to make about the fall. Yes, we already got several shows lined up for the fall that are not in Booneville. So that we're super excited about, some new territory for EPW. And man, yeah, we are just super excited about everything that is going on EPW. I said at one point that kind of one of the things all along that I've said for the last almost 6 years, it'll be 6 years in October, that I've said about EPW is one goal that I wanted to do was I wanted it to be bigger than Booneville. I wanted it to be out. I didn't want EPW to be the Booneville wrestling show. I wanted to move and do shows outside of Booneville. And man, it is happening, and it is happening in a big way. And a lot of these events, people are contacting us, which is even more exciting. It's not us out on the phone scoping buildings and that type thing. It's actually people that are contacting us. They love what they see, and they love what they hear about EPW. And guys, it is just it's a super exciting time for EPW. It really is. And we just hope you guys are along for the ride. And speaking of which, we hope you guys are along for the ride this coming Saturday night. Big television taping this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. Our television tapings are absolutely crazy, and this weekend should be none the different. Of course, this Saturday, May 18th, television taping right there in Boonville at the historic, I like calling it that, the historic EPW Arena. And it is going to be a big night. We'll talk about a few people that are on the card this weekend. Of course, as we just showed, Casey Lennox will be joining us. She's been seen on AEW. She's been featured on TNA with the NWA. She has been everywhere. And this Saturday, she'll be at EPW, and we're super excited to have her there. She's never been to EPW, and it's going to be a big debut for Casey Lennox, and we're super excited. And just run down the list. A few of the people that'll be there. Some of the graphics that we've got built anyway. Been a long week, guys. Jason Genesis and his goddess, they'll be in action this weekend. Raven Black will be there this weekend. Our EPW champion, Hang Time Marco Harris, will be there this weekend. Our EPW Women's Division champion, Maddie, the American Baddie, will be there in action this weekend. Just Jody will be with us this weekend. The True American Tracy Lee Hunt will also be in action. The sellout Daniel Nova coming off. Well, I can't say. We haven't exactly gotten there yet. But Daniel Nova will definitely be in action this weekend. The self-proclaimed greatest of all time, K-Swiss, will be in action this weekend. Big 6'6" Dorian Vane will be in action. DDT Diana Taylor will be there. DC Daniel Cross will be in action this weekend. Our EPW Tag Team Champions, the Twins of Salem, return this weekend. A big title defense. Bone Crusher will be in the building this coming Saturday night. Super excited to hear what he's got on his mind. And just a little spoiler for you guys. Danny Dollar will be back at EPW this coming Saturday night, and we're super excited about that. All these folks I just mentioned and many, many more. It's like I said, we got a big card this weekend, and we are, we're looking for you. I wish I could pull it up on the screen. Our ringside reserve seats are over 50% gone. So front row is completely sold out. I think a little bit over 50% of the second row is sold out. So, guys, if you want tickets for EPW, if you want reserved seats this weekend, you need to get those as soon as possible. We're thinking they're probably going to be gone by tomorrow night. And then we'll have some general admission bleacher seats available. But if you want a reserved seat, you better get those tickets ordered. And get them ordered as soon as possible, because I'm telling you, this weekend is going to be a big weekend of action right there at EPW, and we're stoked over it. Seems like it's been forever since we've seen you guys, and we cannot wait. We cannot wait to see everybody back at EPW this coming Saturday night. Last time we had standing room only. Almost 200 in the building, guys. So you better get your seats and get your tickets now, because we can only fit so many. So make sure and get your seats. And then coming up is our big debut in Tupelo, right there at Cadence Bank Arena for Tupelo Summerfest. It's going to be a huge night of action. We'll actually be, just to let you guys know, this is actually an outside show. We'll be part of the Summerfest Fair that is going on at Cadence Bank Arena. And so wrestling is totally free when you pay for your admission into Summerfest. You can check out EPW. We're still working out exactly what the bell time for that's going to be. So just stay tuned. And then from there, I don't have the graphic loaded. From there, we'll be headed up to Ashland, Mississippi for the Ashland Summerfest or Mississippi Summerfest, another fair show, which we're excited about. EPW has never been to Ashland. So that's a new territory for us. So we're excited about that. And I can announce, I don't have a graphic guy for it, but we can announce that one half of the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions, Kylie Alexis will be, Kylie, I always screw that last name up. Kylie Hendry will be with us in Ashland. So it's going to be a big card in Ashland. And then we are back at EPW in June 15th with Chalance Royale, who will be joining us on June 15th from OVW. And then we go over to Batesville for their big Summerfest over there on June the 29th. So we're going to be seeing a lot of us in June, and we're excited about it, guys. We absolutely cannot wait. And all we need is you. So make sure. So first and foremost, come see us this weekend. Big card this weekend, May the 18th. We need you there. We need a full house. We need a lively crowd. And guys, I want to see some signs this weekend. I love it when you guys bring signs out. It's so much fun. And but grab those seats. Like I said, the reserve ringside seats are over 50% gone. So grab those seats and grab those as soon as you can. And it's going to be a big, busy summer. And the fall is already lining up. We're going to be returning to Ripley, Mississippi this fall. We just confirmed that we'll be returning to the Corinth Comic-Con in November. We get confirmation hopefully tomorrow on another Comic-Con that we're going to be doing, and where we've never been, which I'm so excited about this one. Probably ain't gonna make any friends with this one, but it is what it is. New territory, but we got a big fall already lined up. It's just gonna be exciting. I cannot wait for all the stuff going on EPW, different new territory, places that EPW has never been. And I'm just absolutely stoked. And guys, we could have not done it without you. Everybody that supports EPW, our incredible group of talent, our staff, who have the most thankless jobs ever. But they have the most important. They're the ones that keep this show rolling. So thank you to all of them, and thank you to all of you for supporting us. And with that being said, if you guys got any questions, any comments, make sure and put those in the comments, and we will talk through some of that stuff. We'll talk some EPW. We'll talk just wrestling in general. Whatever you guys want to talk about. I got a little time tonight. So, let's talk some wrestling. Let's see. Brendale, what's up, my friend? Join us from over on YouTube. Christian Burns, proud to see you made it back from Little Rock today. Hope you got a good report. William Bean, what's up, my friend? Excited for Saturday night. Man, I am too. Saturday night is going to be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for this Saturday night. And you guys are going to, if you're not there, you will have wished you were. I promise. Brendale, if you're ready, let me hear you say yeet. Is that really even a word? Yeet. That is an interesting word, but I'm definitely ready for this weekend, Brendale. I'm so ready. Let's see. What's up, Blake Casey? Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Ronnie Kitty, what's up, my friend? Appreciate you joining us. Cole Jackson, referee Cole Jackson, what's up? Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see. Old Brendale passed the 7th grade. Well, good deal. It's I promise you, school doesn't get any more fun or any easier, Brendale. So Yeah. Congratulations on passing the 7th grade, though. That's awesome. EPW Wrestling needs to come to Clinton, Mississippi. I'd love to. That is one thing that I'm working, hopefully, to try to do. Maybe sometime in the fall. Is a lot of our shows tend to be in Tupelo or north of Tupelo. I would love to go south of Tupelo. I would love to do shows in Columbus. I would love to go down to Philadelphia. I'd love to go to Louisville, Mississippi, down toward Meridian, because, guys, we're on TV there. Honestly, our TV coverage area is I need to show you guys that sometimes. A lot of people don't realize how big our television coverage audience is, but it's extremely large. Covers 4 states. We're still working on trying to get to North Alabama. I've had some conversations, some phone calls about that this week. So hopefully that'll happen pretty soon. So still a lot of goals, a lot of stuff we want to do, but day at a time, guys, day at a time. But Clinton, Mississippi, I would love to come to. I'd love to bring EPW to Clinton. Let's see. I think I've got some family down that way, actually. Annette Clayton, what's up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. It's going to be huge this Saturday night. It sure is. It's going to be a lot of fun. And guys, you've got to make sure you are there. Let's see. Referee Mike Thrasher, what's up, folks? Hope all's well. Can't wait to get to Boonville Saturday night. Can't wait to see my little buddy Jupiter. Y'all gonna love him. I actually got to see Jupiter this past weekend. They're gonna be at EPW Saturday night. It is. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. We're all gonna have fun Saturday night. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Got folks in Oxford that's heard of us. Seriously, EPW's on fire. Thank you for Neil, what you do. Man, I can't do anything without the crew that we have. We have an absolutely amazing dressing room. We have an absolutely amazing staff. Everybody that helps put this show on. It's not me. It's not about me. It's never been about me. It's about our show. It's about us. And that's what I want to build. I want to build us. So, yeah. But I do appreciate that, Mike Thrasher. Rico Dawson, what's up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. James Luttrell. That's Luttrell. I'm sorry. It'd be nice for EPW to make a deal with Fight TV. Those conversations have happened. So you never know. You never know. Did you see WWE Next Generation Roku series, or at last the trailer of it? I have not, but I will definitely be looking for that. And I have yet to get to see one episode of my favorite WWE series, and that's Lost Treasures. I have not seen one episode of the season they just did. I saw a clip today on Instagram, I think, but I have yet to get to see any episodes of Hidden Treasures. I want to see that. I want to see it so bad. Mama J, hope you're doing well, recovering from back surgery. Talked to you this morning. Talked to you a couple of times today, actually. I'm proud you're back home and on the mend. We're going to wear you out Saturday night, though. Joseph Farrell Dawson, what's up, my friend? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me, my English teacher, get on to me. Ronnie Kitty, thank you, Neil Taylor. Man, it ain't about me. It's never been about me. It's about us, and we are the ones that do it. It's not me. But thank you. I wonder why AEW has kept Brett Baker off TV. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of AEW recently, but I've always been a big Britt Baker fan. I've always thought she's incredibly talented. What's up, Rocker Todd? Hope you're doing well. You actually came up in the conversation last night at a fun little commercial shoot that we did for the Dinner Bell up in Corinth, Mississippi. You guys will be seeing pretty soon. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, you guys will be seeing that soon. That's another thing, guys. I don't think it's never mentioned enough. Our sponsors that help put EPW on every week. Man, J-Max in Boonville, Wood and Vaughn Tax Accounting Services, J&A Incorporated in Corinth, Saltillo Chiropractic, Rockstar Records in Tupelo, the dinner bell, man, just everybody that has helped support EPW. We cannot thank you enough. Let's see. We watched EPW wrestling videos, episodes on YouTube. Man, appreciate that. Make sure you click that thumbs up and click that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up on every one of those. Hey, Neil Taylor, see you in 6 weeks. You will. We'll be in Batesville, Mississippi on June the 29th. Just pray there's no rain. Hello, Neil Taylor. EPW is awesome. Can't wait to see the cage match. Man, it is incredible. The episode got sent to the TV stations this morning, so you guys got to check it out this weekend wherever you're at. To be on our Roku channel, our YouTube channel, starting on Saturday morning. My Mississippi here in North Mississippi. I cannot remember the call letters. The 2 stations are on over in the Delta. My 8 Alabama, which covers all the way from Cherokee, Alabama, all the way to Chattanooga. Wherever you're at, that's on Sundays. You've got to check this cage match out. It is incredible. What are your thoughts on Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul? I'm thinking it's an easy title defense for Cody, honestly. I think they're biding their time until The Rock gets done with the current movie project he's on, and then we're off to the races. That's kind of my 2 cents. Let's see. EPW needs to do a Type A death match. Eric Wayne versus Walker 13. We don't do death matches. I'm so sorry, but guys, there is no talent in doing a death match, and you can snip this recording and send it to whoever you want to. I'm not a fan of those death matches. It takes no talent to hit somebody with a stick. Brendale. There's so many athletes in that training documentary series that had pro wrestling in them. I'll have to check that out. I really do. Check that out. Yep. If you got any questions, any comments, anything you want to say, make sure and throw them in the comments. We'll be on a little while longer, but not a whole lot longer. As long as you guys are talking, hey, I'll talk. How about that? I'll make a deal with you. As long as you're talking, I'll stay on. How about that? It's a little weird sitting in this room talking to myself. Mike Thrasher, I get it. We have the best locker room in this. Great people all around, but every train has an engineer, and you, sir, engineer, and a dang good. Well, I don't know. I Mr. Magoo myself through a lot of things, Mike Thrasher. I've always been taught never say that you can't do anything, even if you don't know how to do it. You figure it out, and I've lived pretty much my entire life by that philosophy. So, but I do appreciate kind words, Mike. I really, really do. But like I said, I have to go back to our crew, our staff. I have to go back to our EPW crew every single time, because to steal your own wording, you're not an engineer unless you got a train, and we've got a hell of a train. Let's see. When will you bring back Marco Stunt? I don't know. I would love to bring back Marco whenever he seems interested in wrestling again. It seems to be kind of off and on, but yeah, I'd love to see Marco. I'd love to see Marco Stunt back in the wrestling ring. I haven't talked to him in quite a while. That's been a few months anyway. Let's see. Christian Burns' appointment went good. Got to wear a heart monitor for a few days. Well, good deal. I hope that is just for research and not because we've got to do it to get by. If that makes any sense. That don't make any sense. Nothing I say makes any sense, but let's see. Joseph Dawson, great to see wrestlers from my hometown in Memphis make their mark at EPW, like Dorian Vane, Don Montana, MJ Davis, Dana Taylor, Walker 13, and many others. Man, we've literally got we've got folks that come from everywhere. You know, it's not just local folks in North Mississippi, although we have a few of those. We got guys that come in from Memphis. We have people that come from Jackson, Tennessee. We have people that come from Alabama. We have folks that come from down on the coast. Just Jody is actually from down toward the Biloxi area, so we've got folks that come from everywhere. But yeah, super cool to have. You can't have wrestling in the Mid South without a little bit of that Memphis flavor. So I totally agree with you there. I totally agree with you. Let's see. Miss my place. Let's see. Hornswoggle versus Logan Stunt versus Margot Stunt. Boy, that'd be a small match. Tommy Davis, time for title change. Hey, find somebody that can beat Marco Harris, and I guess there will be one. But so far, there isn't anybody that's beat Marco Harris. We need Cowboy James Storm back sometime in the future. May do it. I know the Cowboy is doing a lot of acting these days. I think he's trying to shift gears a little bit, but yeah, we do. We've got to get the Cowboy back. It's been about a year, hasn't it? Let's see. Isn't Marco Stunt doing the show in Memphis? I keep seeing. I think he has something to do with it, and I think that's actually in Hernando. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, just trying to make sure my heart's in good shape. Good deal. You definitely gotta have that. You gotta have that in good shape. Let's see. I can't believe Nick Aldis is giving Logan Paul a WWE Championship match. Well, Logan Paul, maybe he deserves it. I will say this: Logan Paul is extremely talented. He's probably been one of the more talented celebrity types that they've had, and he earned my respect. Man, he's put in some pretty awesome matches. Coming to EPW, can't wait to see y'all in person. I have my NWO or Sting t-shirt on. That's awesome. Come see us. We are looking for you, my friend. Bring some folks with you. Storm is awesome. He sure is. Man, I've known him. I have known James Storm for probably 15 years, maybe. Been a long time. We had a very interesting first meeting, and we've gotten along ever since. That's a pretty funny story. Let's see. EPW dumpster match. Jimmy Blaylock versus Justin Klein. Have to be a big dumpster. See, Mike Anthony put up a good fight against Marco. I'm going to tell you what, that is probably one of the top 10 matches I have seen on any independent show in a very long time. Was Marco against Mike Anthony, and that was incredible. They did a match at a live event over in Ripley, Mississippi a couple of months ago, and it was every bit as good. And then the match they had on television was just extremely good. Extremely good. Let's see. Marco Harris versus Gio Savage. That'd be a good match. I think that's actually happened before, but I'm not sure. Everything starts to run together. Let's see. Not Memphis, South Haven, I think. No, I think it's in Hernando over at Commerce Street Market. I think. Let's see. I had my heart transplant 15 years ago when I was around 9 years old. Wow, that's incredible. I can't imagine living with that. Cannot imagine it. See, Marco versus Mike is match of the year. It could be. I mean, it is definitely a candidate for match of the year. It is, man, what an incredible match they had. I mean, you could put that match on anywhere, and it would hold water. Just two phenomenal athletes. Absolutely. Rico Dawson. Let's see. I just don't like how celebrity guest wrestlers get to jump in line. Logan Paul and Bad Bunny are major examples. No doubt they're good in the ring. I see your point, Rico. I smell what you're stepping in, I guess you should say. But there's a lot of different decisions that go into that, and a lot of different what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of different things that go into that. Marketability, visibility. It's kind of like when you bring in Mike Tyson, who was a referee between Shawn and and Steve Austin. How many people would have actually seen that match if Mike Tyson had not been involved? So you kind of have to think a little bit bigger than the match sometimes, or a little bit bigger than the typical wrestling angle. Ooh, let's see. Nix versus the EPW Women's Champion. Nix has been very verbal about wanting that belt, so that could happen pretty soon. She has been very, very verbal about wanting that EPW Women's Division title. She has been a champion everywhere. Daniel Nova should be the next EPW champion. Could be. I'm telling you, if you can knock Marco Harris off that mountain he's on, then they will definitely deserve it. Incoming Neil Brandon Savage just showed up on the live. I just seen his name pop up, so I don't know. I'm sure his feelings may be still hurt from the past. I'm not going to go into that just yet. I want you guys to see the cage match for what it is. EPW Championship Scramble, Marco Harris versus Brandon Young versus Eric Wayne versus Walker 13 versus the sellout Daniel Nova. That was a lot of talent in one ring, and that would be an interesting match. Be interesting to see the outcome of that. So I definitely think Logan Paul's best match was with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That was a very good match. I actually did get to see that. It was very, very good. Let's see. Eric Ross, when I was younger, Mr. Taylor, I saw. Don't call me Mr. Taylor. You can call me Neil. It's okay. But I do appreciate that. I saw Jerry the King Lawler, King Mabel, and Sid Vicious at the Florence Coliseum in Florence, Alabama. Saw Buff Bagwell and Rick Steiner in Sheffield at the Rec Center. That's super cool. And I'm going to tell you what, most all of those people have been to EPW. Jerry Lawler has been to EPW. King Mabel, Big Viscera, Big V, he's been to EPW before, as well as Buff Bagwell. So, but yeah, that's super cool. And I hope maybe soon you'll get to see EPW over in your neck of the woods. I hope so. Let's see. Is Nick's Gio Savage on the card June 29th? I don't think Gio is, but I think Nick's is. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have my booking sheet with me, so don't hold me to that, but I think so. Cody is boring, so they had to use Logan to get ratings. You know, some people say Cody's overrated. It's definitely, I think everybody was excited to see him finish the story. Well, he finished the story, but now what? So it's kind of like, all right, everybody got what they wanted. Now, what's next? I think that's a big part of why the story wasn't finished last year at WrestleMania. So it's like, okay, what's next? So we'll see. We will see what they do, but I still firmly believe they're biding their time until The Rock is done with his current movie project. Let's see. Trace Hunt's the real sellout. Trace Hunt has got an interesting viewpoint on him these days. I totally agree with you, Brendale. Let's see. It's all about appealing to another brand of fans. It's all about reaching it's all about reaching people that are not current fans. That's how you grow your fan base, and that's what a lot of these celebrities are used for. Just I guess to give everybody a peek behind the curtain. I'm still a little bit of a believer in kayfabe, but that's what a lot of these celebrities are used for. It's to grow the audience, and WWE is genius with that. They are genius with that. So excited for June 1st. CCW has an event in Jacksonville, Florida. First match announced. Parker Bordeaux takes on returning champion Landon Cruz. I've actually got an invite to come and check out one of those shows. And it looks like I may get to make a road trip here for too long here, Rico. Either probably somewhere in Florida or somewhere in Georgia. But I did get an invite to check out CCW. Maybe a little EPW CCW cross promotion one of these days. Never can tell. You should get in the ring one more time. Well, I guess Brendale, you officially fill the quota of how many times in a week I hear that. I hear that all the time. I just, man, I don't have, I probably not ever getting back in the ring, just to be honest with you. I literally got out of the bed this morning. I twisted funny, and I have been in pain and like hobbling all day long. Like my back is just absolutely shot. So I don't know. They will be it'll be at a lot of things will have to change if I end up back in a ring. I'll just I'll say that. Let's see, what does everyone think about the new bloodline? I wonder if Fatu shows up next. Man, there's so many of people in that bloodline that they could literally keep that going forever. Forever. I have been watching the Samoan families in wrestling ever since I've been watching wrestling, and that's been since WrestleMania 5, and I think we just did 40. So yeah, they could keep that bloodline going forever, and Lord knows what will turn up. Let's see. What do you think of the talk about bringing out the Wyatt Six? Good idea or no? Honestly, I'm not sure it would be. My opinion on that is I think that should be, if they bring that back, I think it should be something that is very short lived, because that will have a very quick fading new car smell to it. Everybody misses Bray Wyatt, and I totally agree with that. I think he was probably one of the biggest stars biggest characters that they were going to make since The Undertaker. I think they weren't sure exactly what to do with it in the beginning, but and to bring back the Wyatt Six to kind of, I guess, keep some nostalgia on that name, or to I guess keep that feel good moment on deck is good. But I mean, after at some point, it's like, what do you do with it? And I think once people watch that and they're like, okay, Bo Dallas is back. They're recreating the Wyatt family. We all miss Bray. Now, now what? I think that has a very short shelf life, just to be honest with you. That's my 2 cents anyway, but what do I know? Those guys are WWE is making billions, and what do I know? Well, if you do come to Jacksonville, Florida for the meeting you, it could happen. I've got a few standing invites. It's just making the time to do it. 4 corners of terror match. Bone Crusher versus Brendan Savage. Loser leaves EPW forever. Man, Christian Burns, the matchmaker. I like it, though. I like some of these ideas. You've been giving me great wrestling advice. I try when I can. I'm definitely from a different generation. And I do see a lot of this stuff that guys do and girls do now very differently. And I'm somewhat getting used to it, and I'm kind of starting to wrap my mind around the new, what is the term everybody says, the new work rate. But at the end of the day, guys, it doesn't matter. It all comes back down to the basics. So, but I do try to give advice when people ask me. I don't know that I've ever been anywhere or done enough to really be just asserting my advice a lot of times, but I do try to give advice when people ask it, and hopefully it's valuable to them. Maybe it's not. I don't know. They may think I'm just old and ornery and crazy. I don't know, which maybe rightly so, because I'm definitely old and probably a little ornery. Let's see. Watch both Continental Championship Wrestling and Coastal Championship Wrestling. I got you. I didn't realize there was 2 different ones. What are they going to do with Jimmy Uso? Who knows? Who knows? They've done so much with the Usos. They're everybody loves them. Everybody hates them. One of them gets mad. One of them who knows what they'll do? Who knows what they'll do? Let's see. I'm a half blind matchmaker. I'm a half deaf matchmaker. Well, I don't even know if you call me a matchmaker. I'm just a promoter. I originally wanted to train for Coastal Championship Wrestling, but they're located in Fort Lauderdale. I got you. Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate everybody jumping on tonight. We've probably taken the time that we can. And just one more time, I want you guys to come check us out this weekend. Big television taping with Casey Lennox this Saturday at EPW. Reserved ringside seats are almost gone. I mean, like probably less than 20. So, guys, if you want a reserve ringside seat, you need to get those as soon as possible. We think they're probably going to be gone by Friday morning. And at that point, we will have some general admission bleacher seats available. But if you want a ringside seat, a reserve seat, then you need to get that. You need to get that ASAP, and I seriously mean that. Last TV taping we had was standing room only, and we're looking for that this time. We're expecting that this time, just based on the tickets we sold. So get those seats while you can, and get as close to the action as you can. Come check us out. We appreciate everybody that supports EPW. We could not do this without you. And guys, honestly, we're looking for you. We need your help. So come check us out, see what everybody's talking about. We'll treat you so many different ways. You'll have to like one of them. I heard that one time, and I thought that was the coolest phrase ever. But anyway, guys, we'll see you all Saturday night. The bell time is 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. It is going to be a big night of action. I say that every single time, and it always is. So it's going to be a big night of action. But like I said, guys, come check us out. We'll be looking for you. Grab those seats. If you haven't gotten them already, make sure to grab your seats for this coming Saturday. It's going to be a big, big night of action. So take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We'll see you Saturday night, and have a good rest of the week, guys. We'll see you Saturday.